Wait. First of all, let me clarify. I never want to be entertaining. Okay, I want to be informative. That's it. You're
Well, you're failing there too. Just to reiterate.
Welcome to Curiosity Public. I'm Dutch.
I'm Jules.
Dylan.
And welcome to a special episode. Is this special, guys? What do you think?
Oh, it's always special whenever we record.
Yeah, but a little bit of a different look here because we're trying something a little bit different. We're actually going to be doing, I think the kids call this a reaction video. Have you guys heard of those before?
Oh, yeah. Who are these kids? Do you guys just mean social media?
I guess. So we thought it would be kind of interesting to start a little series here where we're going to be reacting to people's bars, but not just any people that lots of people know. So like celebrities or reacting to bars that are in movies. To kick things off, guys, I think we had to start with the king, the governator himself, Arnie. There was a recent video, and we talked about this in one of our podcasts, if that ever comes out, where Arnie's giving this weird story about how he had a cigar served to him when he was in Mexico City filming Total Recall. We all saw this clip, right?
Yeah. So it was on YouTube with Cigar Aficionado.
Yeah, and we'll put
Pretty
a
much
link
what
to that.
started this whole thing. It's like,
Yeah,
we got to do a reaction to this.
So we'll put a link to the Cigar Aficionado video. But anyway, there's some good shots of Arnie's bar. And we thought, hey, you know what? Let's take a closer look at what's on his bar, what's in his bar collection. So let's take a look, guys.
We're doing this.
All right. So this is a still frame from the video. And you can kind of see all the stuff he's got in his bar there. So, I mean, I see some gin. I see some chartreuse on the far right there. He's got a couple whiskeys. That really does look like Jefferson's Ocean to me. What do you guys think?
Oh, that's definitely
Four
Jefferson's
Roses.
Ocean.
Yeah. And then
for sure.
Four Roses small batch next to that. And then I think that's a bottle of Gentleman Jack right next to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, there's
Gentleman
one
Jack.
in between there. It looks like a black cannonball. I was trying to figure out what is
That. You know what? That might be the Royal Salute, the Chivas 21.
Oh, Chivas, yeah. Oh, nice.
No, I don't think so.
It looks a little small.
Yeah,
No, that's not Chivas 21.
You don't think so?
No.
We need a higher resolution video.
No, well, you can already see that there's like a mark there. It's a circle with like a cross in the middle,
Yeah.
right? I think
Yeah.
I can make that out.
Watch, it's really just a QR code.
Jeez. Then there's a few other things in there. I mean, I see some tequila. There's like a ceramic tequila bottle, and then a Hendrick's gin, and then some Grand Marnier, and then what looks
Grand
like a
Marnier.
Scotch bottle.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of got that green tint. Makes me think it's like a Glenlivet or something. I don't
think
know.
that was our gut reactions.
Wait. So there's another photo that shows this a little bit clearer, and that's a Glenlivet 12-year. Okay, so next to the Grand Marnier, it's Glenlivet 12.
Okay, so we'll try to get a good close up of that. And then it looks like that's I think that's that Lucid Absinthe. Why am I blanking on it? Yeah. Looks like that bottle. And then there's
I was going to say
tequila.
Lucid like vodka.
Is it vodka?
Like a Lucid.
What?
Yeah, there's like a Lucid black bottle.
The black bottle is Lobos.
No. There's the one next to the Glenlivet.
Yeah.
There's a black bottle, and then
That's a Lobos?
Lobos.
Okay, so it's Grand Marnier,
Yeah.
Glenlivet 12, Lobos. I think that's the extra añejo.
Oh,
And
it comes in a
it's
black
another
bottle?
Lobos and another Lobos. So he's got, I think the
There's a
Hoven?
black
There's a
bottle.
black
Lobos?
Lobos bottle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
The tequila that he ends up using in the video is a Lobos tequila.
Yeah. So I think if this was the director did that intentionally, kudos. I would have flipped all of the labels forward so that you kind of show the Lobos a little bit closer or clearer. But yeah, I mean that's Lobos for sure. The black bottle right next to Glenlivet 12-year, which Arnie, come on, man.
Well, which is exactly
Really?
why I'm led to believe this was not like in
No.
relation with Lobos, like promoting it, dude.
No, I think I think it definitely is helping.
This is-
Unless
this
it's just trying to do. Well, yeah, I'm sure it's like that they have some kind of partnership.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
that?
So
What's that bottle behind Hendrix with a skull? You see that?
oh,
With a skull.
I do see that. Let's see if I can get a little clearer picture of it here.
I don't know, but it looks like a T1000 skull, dude.
It kind of
Right?
does. I think that's a tequila, but I couldn't be certain. All right, we're gonna have to see if we can track that one down because that does look pretty cool. Okay, here's a question for you guys. I'm gonna ask a few questions here. First, we're gonna talk about how impressed are you with his selection? Let's say scale of 1 to 10. Jules.
Scale of 1 to 10. So 10 being obviously like the best, and 1 being poor. I'd
0 being the
say
worst.
this
0 is no
is
bar.
this is literally like a 5.
Okay,
There's so
don't.
much glassware. I mean, if anything, I'll give him more points for all the glassware that he has, like with the Stein and all the
Yeah, well, let's just
skulls.
do this, like not including selection, but overall appearance and everything. So
That's
just
what I'm
your
talking about. So
okay.
it's like I'm incorporating all of that in there, and then in terms of the selection, that's why it's just like mid
So
tier.
this
I would
is what
even
you
say,
consider to be an average bar.
yeah, dude,
Okay,
there's just
Dylan.
because there's just not enough options up there.
Oh man. I
Dennis
mean, I
Tony,
feel
because he's going to
bad.
give
I feel bad. First
everybody.
of all, I wanna preface this by saying I can't see the very back, so he might be
Sure.
hiding
True.
some super rare, Macallan 30 or something behind there that I can't see. However, if I
Yeah,
were
but
to
you got to
usually,
judge with what's in front of you.
yeah, exactly. Usually, I mean, if you're gonna show things off, and maybe Arnie's like a really humble man with humble bottles. We kind of deduced that he was more of a beer person rather than a spirits. But I gotta say, this is man, this is like a 3 out of 10.
Wow.
I mean, I'm thinking. I was
I
thinking
don't know if
maybe
it's
two.
that low,
I think
dude.
it's really low, and
3 and 2, you're getting to where like he just doesn't have enough
you know what it is?
spirit variety,
Majority,
but he
and
does.
can I justify, please? The
No,
reason is
because it's not justified.
majority of the bottles are not necessarily for sipping, and it's
Right.
more for mixing,
Right.
right?
But
Majority of
that's what I'm
these,
saying. Like
But
overall,
even then, you can't really mix too many things with what he has
no,
there.
he's
he has
got
everything
enough.
you need to mix. What are you talking about?
I
He's
mean, you're
got
not going to
gin.
make
He's got
that much interesting stuff.
I mean, Dutch knows a lot about mixing. I mean, that's his entire bar. Remember, like
He
it
is a
doesn't even have
mixologist,
vodka,
professional
but
mixologist.
whatever. I mean, can you
so
can we?
Dylan.
All I know is, you know what? I honestly have this. Well, real quick, I guess, before I jump the gun. Dutch, what do you rate it? So we heard what Dylan had to
Okay,
say.
so Dylan gave it a 3. You gave it a 5. I'm kind of with you, Jules. I might go a little bit higher because I'm taking the overall gestalt here. There's glassware. It's a good looking bar. It's a little messy, but that tells me that it's well
Yeah.
used. And I think that while there's not necessarily the bottles that I would like there, there's a pretty good variety. We noted gin, we noted vodka, we noted whiskey, we noted tequila. Granted, I don't know that I'm raving about any of the bottles I see, but it's
Right.
pretty well stocked. So I'm actually gonna stick with what you gave it, Jules. I'm gonna agree with you on the 5.
No,
I'm maybe like a 5.5. I'm edging up to a 6 because I think it looks cool.
I
Well,
like
because
to.
here's my thing. Like, I actually think this is not even his real bar.
It may
I
not be.
think this is
No, I think it's his
playing off
real
of
bar.
Dylan, like, the humble man. I think
It's
he
in
actually
his
has
cigar
some
cave. Is
serious.
his real bar? Or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think like
So
in his
that's
cigar room, he has
I
the
think
real
his
high end stuff.
I think his cigar room would be much more impressive, and
Yeah.
he'll probably never let anybody see that. So
Yeah,
But
exactly.
okay,
Or at
so
least not put on
I'm
camera.
sure he has multiple bars. Okay, but this bar specifically, it's 3 out of 10. Now,
okay,
I'm gonna say that's not bad because this is what my bar
3
looked
out of
like.
10 is pretty
This
bad,
is
dude.
what my bar looked like 25 years ago. You know,
Well,
oh,
when you were
you had a
10,
nice house back then, man.
when I was basically like starting out, and I go, I gotta get some representative bottles on my shelf. I was still into wine at the time, so maybe Arnie. I mean, I'm sure his cigar collection is blow, my collection out of the water for sure.
oh, it's
But
another house, dude. His
right,
cigar
I mean,
collection
he's
is going
got
to be
he's got all
another
these
house.
private
Yeah.
clubs and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, he's got Grey Goose, he's got Hendrix Gin, he's got all the mixers, Grand Marnier. He got like the Four Roses small batch, great.
Man, are
One
you
of my
listening to
favorite.
yourself? You're like convincing yourself it's a higher score, Dylan.
No, no, that's 3 out of 10 right there. That's 3 out of 10.
Wow,
Yeah.
All
harsh.
So
right.
Arnie,
Well,
I know you listen to this. I know you listen to
Yeah,
this. Like
obviously.
I'm in my podcast mode. All right, Arnie, you're listening to this, right? Give us a call. Give us a call. I'll come by.
bar consultant.
Yeah, bar consultant. What?
We'll spruce it up a bit.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny though? Like, actually, so I encourage everyone to watch this video,
Yeah.
even though but it's just so cool hearing Arnold talk and like as he goes through this, like he walks you through his whole process of enhancing his cigar or any bad cigar, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna call complete BS on this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you
On that
that
process, on enhancing a bad
this whole
cigar.
thing is a fraud. I'm sorry, Arnie, but you're
Wow,
this is
It's
hawking
a party
Lobos.
trick. It's a party trick, and he says
He's
that, dude.
hawking
it is a
Lobos,
party
right?
trick.
He's hawking Lobos, right?
Yeah.
We know this because right in the corner, you can see that he's actually smoking the real cigar, which is the Partagas. I think
Right.
E2 maybe, and he set that aside. It was lit. Okay, it was lit in the video, and yet he's working on this one, and he's using this because this is a crappy one, and he's like putting all this Lobos whatever all over it. He doesn't do that, man. There's no way someone's gonna ruin a good cigar by putting some tequila over it. I don't care what it is, and yeah, it's just gonna completely ruin the flavor. I mean,
Okay.
this is
Well, anyway,
insane.
next
So
question.
3 out of 10.
Next question. So 3 out of 10. Okay.
Wow.
Next question, guys. You walk into Arnie's bar and he says, "Hey, go pour yourself a drink, man. What are you gonna do?" Like you walk in there, Jules. What are you grabbing? Are you mixing something? Or are you just gonna pour something neat? What do you do? The glass is right there. You
Well,
grab it.
that's
What do you
a
pour?
oh man, that's tough. I don't know. I guess I would. I'd just go for something neat. I'd either pull the Four Roses single or maybe the Jeffersons or
It's the
even the
small batch.
Gentleman Jack or small
Okay.
batch. Yeah, I mean, I would just pull it neat. I don't know if I would really try to entertain myself in making something there.
Thank you for reinforcing my 3 out of 10 right there. Look at the sad response of Jules. I don't know.
No,
I,
but if
I'm,
you know me, first of all, like when I do go to someone, first of all, I usually don't order a cocktail at someone's personal home bar. If I'm having a cocktail, I'm going to an actual bar where they have unique menu, unique offering for cocktails. That's why it's like I disagree with you only because I mean he does have everything there to fulfill any cocktail need for the most part. It's
Yeah,
just not going to be amazing, unique, different
exactly.
cocktails, which is what I usually go for. I want the
so
Okay,
flair.
so
I want like a
Dylan, what are you
glow in
grabbing?
the dark liquid.
this is
Dylan, what are you
similar
grabbing?
to the question that you posed with regards to like the royalty. How I called BS that what's it called? What's that
The
guy?
Royals have that
Yeah, they
actually
drink
breakout
like
out.
Lafroy 10. Like if
Right.
I show up to the Royal Highness's whatever bar, and they're going, "I'd like you to try this amazing dram, Lafroy 10." I'd be gonna like, "Are you serious? Like seriously?"
Okay, so you're at Arnie's bar. What are you pouring for yourself? What are you doing?
Uh
He's gonna pass. Like, you know what, Arnold?
oh man, I'm gonna be saying like,
No, thank
Arnold, can you just show me to your cigar bar? Because I'd rather.
Oh,
But
classic
then you would
Dylan.
say like you would fail because the first test is you gotta pick something from this stash,
Dude, there's nothing I want to drink here. Like,
dude.
I'm looking at. Ironically, I'm looking at the Glen 12. I'm drinking my Glenlivet 18 right now. The the old one, right? So this is what I'm drinking here. I'm not gonna go
So
there.
Dylan's going to go into Arnold Schwarzenegger's bar and start shaming Arnie for his lack of good Scotch selection. That's what's
I
going to
would,
happen.
because I'm not. I don't. I don't worship
I
people,
know,
right? I can care
except
less
for
who this
Andy,
person
except
is.
for
Except
Andy
Arnold,
Garcia.
because I do remember at that one LA convention thing.
I
What?
thought that was Andy Garcia that he bowed down
No, no,
to.
no, no. That I met
Oh,
Arnold.
Andy Garcia was at the Laker
No,
game.
no.
No,
I met
I'm talking
Arnold.
about like that. I forgot the name of
Wow.
that event. What was
It's
that?
called Inner City Games,
Yeah, the Inner City
and
Games, that event.
Arnold is there, and
Exactly.
yeah, I mean we talked, right? So I'm gonna be like, here, I'm gonna say, Arnold, come on, man, seriously, Gentleman Jack, is that what you're gonna provide? At least bring the Jack Daniels single barrel proof. You know,
All right, enough of this, man. It's all right, Dutch. How about you? Answer your own question.
Um, I'm starting to see Dylan's argument. I'm not going to be thrilled about this. I'm going to ask to see his other bar. But if it was this
boom,
one,
right there, boom. Are
No,
you
you're
kidding me? Five
not.
point
You
five out
guys
of
are.
10.
I'm calling BS on
Five point
both of
five out
you.
of 10.
hey,
Are you
You guys
listen,
would be.
kidding
You
me?
guys would be the most shy people like in front of Arnold. I'm calling it. There's no way.
you're
Okay.
probably right. But
All
I
time.
think I think in this situation, I actually would probably try the. It looks like he has the extra añejo Lobos. I would try
Mm,
that out of sheer
I was
curiosity.
thinking about that, but I
Curiosity public.
I I was gonna say that, but then that would be buying or getting bamboozled by the.
You were gonna say that, but then you realize that would be answering the question. You couldn't possibly do that. So
No, but I didn't
Exactly.
want to. I didn't want to sell out to the to the Lobos this whole shtick, right? He put it
okay,
there for a reason, right? And
all
I'll
right,
bet
guys.
you. Okay, I'm gonna make another prediction. After this video is over, I'll bet you those Lobos is gone. It's gonna be
Maybe.
gone. It's not gonna be on that show.
Honestly, part of me thinks like the whole like hypothetical on this is that his this bar is actually just all the stuff he's received, just like
Yeah.
whatever random like from
This is
sponsorships
the
or
guest
whatever,
bar.
the guest bar, or just like the
Yeah.
receiving bar, like whatever people dump on him that he
Yep.
doesn't really care
So,
about.
like, you think Sylvester
Yeah.
Stallone came by with a Glenlivet 12
Anybody, any
year?
like celeb, whatever. I mean, unfortunately, like this would only be guaranteed. Like that hypothetical would be guaranteed if I saw like a Casa Azul
Yeah.
bottle. But
No,
since I don't see
Casamigos
that,
from when George Clooney came by.
oh right,
You know what?
Okay,
I
guys,
think
or Casa
here's the last
Dragomez.
question. Let's get to the last question here. You guys are you're called into Arnie's bar. You voice your concerns about it, and he says, "Okay, Jules, what's the one bottle I should add to my collection?" What do you tell him?
Oh,
Based on what he has, based on what you know about him.
I don't actually know that much about him other than the cigar thing. So I don't know what he really drinks. But
Come on,
I feel like he would be a heavy hitter for something. So probably like some George T. Staggs. Like get a bottle of that, Arnold.
awesome. All right, Dylan.
Oh man, you took my answer. What I would probably do is I'd say, Arnold, who's giving these bottles to you as a gift, man? I mean, seriously.
It's like,
Uh,
hey, we could rate where they rank in
mhm.
terms of like your friendship
I'll just
level.
say, you know what? I can't just pick one bottle because I would have to do a full makeover. Like for example, the gin over, the Bombay
Yeah,
Sapphire.
yeah,
I'd
but just
say
pick one. Pick
Pick
one
switch it.
based on
one. He
everything
said
that's there.
one. Of course, you're going to Kobayashi Maru this question, but geez,
No, man, he's gotta get. I don't know.
Dylan's such a hater.
I'm trying to see like if there's an overwhelming theme here. Maybe he likes.
There
Yeah, it's kind of
isn't one,
chaotic.
dude. That's just a
It's a
clue.
limoncello. He's just got 2 bottles of vodka.
Oh, you know, it'd be a good gift to give him now to think about is like Tears of Your Own would be good because it's so
Well,
different.
see, look, that's what I was
That's the
trying to get
angle I
at.
was going with
Such a
because I think
different
he's getting all this
experience.
crap celebrity tequila gifted to him. I would
Yeah.
give him a bottle of Fortaleza Añejo just so he
Oh,
can say, "Hey,
proper
this is what
tequila.
real tequila tastes like."
Yeah.
Just so you know, and your guests can then learn.
No, I would
It's a
replace.
teachable moment, guys. It's a teachable moment.
I would
No,
replace. You know what I
well, if
would
we're
do?
doing tequila, I'll give him a G4, and it's like, dude, you can get this at Costco, bro.
It's exactly
Wow.
how you would say it.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
think Arnold ever has gone to Costco in his life?
No,
He
Costco
goes.
goes to him, dude. They set up shop in front of his on his driveway.
I don't know, man. I think the fact that he has the.
Dylan is still contemplating
Okay,
this.
this is what I would do. I'm gonna go with what he likes. So I'm gonna assume I looked at the bottles and how much it has been consumed, just to kind of see what's going on. And it looks like it's similar to, obviously he didn't even touch the Jefferson's Ocean, and Four Roses, the Jack, a Gentleman Jack, the
Four Roses does
Glenlivet.
not look open. Is it open?
Oh, it's open.
It's not. This
Four
is
The
Roses,
Gentleman Jack is like halfway
the
done,
Gentleman
man.
Jack is
yeah,
halfway
halfway
done.
He's hitting
done,
that.
and Glenlivet 12. So
So he
I
likes the
think,
easy sipper.
yeah. So I think if I had to pick one thing, I would say replace the Gentleman Jack with the Jack Daniel single barrel proof. I would say
Because
Arnold.
that's an easy sipper.
Yeah, and I would say, Arnold, this is as low as I would go in terms of your proof. You're a small but buff dude. and I think this is pretty good. I'm just trying to remember what he looked like when I saw him. I remember he was very short. He was
He's
short.
shorter in person than you
Yeah, I
think,
was shocked
Yeah,
because
for
I'm not a
sure.
tall guy, and I was
yeah.
like, Arnold. I think I'm like,
But I mean,
geez.
it's not like he's Michael Jordan. He's not coming in at 6'6".
And then you know what? I did. So how old was I? I was like 16, I think, when I met him. When I shook his hand, I was waiting for him to crush my hand. His handshake was okay. You
Oh
know,
wow.
I was like, okay. But
What
anyway,
respect.
What a hate. He's
I
not
would.
going to crush some little Asian dude's hand. Come on.
Okay. So
Wow.
so
Well,
Jack Daniel.
I think on that note, we
No,
should
no, no. Wait.
definitely
No,
wrap
no.
things
Don't
up
leave. Don't
here,
leave.
guys.
I have one more thing to say. I would say either
Uh,
that, or since it looks like Glenlivet 12 has been consumed quite a bit, I would upgrade the Glenlivet to the Glenlivet 25.
Or even just the 18, I think would be a step up for him. But
True.
anyway, guys, this has been kind of fun. A little bit different kind of content here from Curiosity Public. Any closing thoughts, guys? We've made recommendations. I think we made some good recommendations.
I
yeah,
don't
we
know
did.
that we did, but I gotta say I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed.
Anyway, I think
Lame
that's the
dash
perfect sentiment to end on. Jules, why don't you take us out of this episode?
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. How would you grade Arnold's bar? Give us a thumbs up if you like this episode. At least it lets us know if you guys like this kind of content. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public. If you want to help our channel out, please consider joining Curiosity Private, which is our membership program on YouTube. That really helps us out. You can also buy t-shirts. We'll put that in the link down in the description below. As always, check out our podcast. This is what started that idea for this kind of content on all the major podcast platforms out there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious.
No, I want our listeners, or what was this? Viewers. I want the viewers to write the score out of 10. I want
What
to
they
see how
say?
many. Yeah, I want to see. I think if they are closer to, this is like Price is Right, right? If it's closer to me, like 3 out of 10, then I win. Okay,
And
and
that's all that matters because the game is Dylan wins.
That's the Kardashian rule. So if anybody's still watching, write your score
Exactly.
below.
Shame on you for listening to
no,
Dylan
see now
this
they're gonna
long.
just to spite me, saying, "Oh, that guy is mean.
Oh, they would do that anyway.
I hope they do that.
That guy's
Actually, I really
mean." So
do.
I'm gonna vote 7 out of 10. No, look into your heart. I mean, I looked into my black shriveled heart, and I gave him a 3 out of 10. Right?
Dylan needs to drink more, I think.
Mm.